How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. As you can see, on this channel recently, things have turned spooky. It's Halloween in a week or 2 weeks, or a week and a half, or something like that. But there is Scream Team items now available in Ultimate Team. That means next weekend, they get a massive bump up. I mean, Peter Crouch goes from a silver to like an 87 rated gold. They get massive bump ups, and yeah, it is crazy. It should be good. And today we review Karim Benzema. Now, with the cards not being activated, so to speak, they do still get bump ups. So it's basically like an inform for each individual card. Benzema's went from an 86 to an 87. Carrasco from like an 85 to an 86. Kovacic from an 82 to an 83. You get the idea, lads. You get the idea. And we have Kluivert on the right, who went from a 73 to 74. But when he does get upgraded, or when he gets activated, I will start saying that his boost goes up to Patrick Kluivert, his father, of course. His level, the baby Kluivert, the 86 rated, he gets the exact same stats. I will review Kluivert at the weekend. If there's any other players that you do want to review, let me know in the comment section below. And if you do enjoy, lads, smash a like on the video straight away. 1,000 likes is your target. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that I will need is right there in the description below. So I kind of apologize for kind of leading the intro quite long, but I did have to explain a few things in the squad. Then we'll go very quickly. Begovic in nets, great goalkeeper in this game. We have Cardstobe at right back, Nathan Ake, of course. We need that link to Nuri, who sadly is in a coma or something like that. His football career is in jeopardy. Probably never play football again. It's a great kind of touch from me what they've done to his card this year. They actually give him an upgrade to a 75 rated gold, and yeah, he's got a kind of dynamic play image, so credit to EA for that. But yeah, thoughts with Nuri and his family. Davinson Sanchez, centre back rows, Modric. We have the Scream Kovacic, who does get activated. Same for Kluivert, same for Carrasco, and the same for the man in the middle, Karim the Dream Benzema. Lads, let's get into the review. So here we go then, lads, and like I've already said, I do apologise for kind of the long intro, but I felt like that's the first kind of Scream to be reviewed. I kind of did need to explain how they work, what's happening, and this, that, the other. So today, like I did say, we have Karim Benzema. Now, in terms of price right now, 190 to 220 on the Xbox, 190 to 220 on the PlayStation as well. So he isn't too expensive, but at the same time, he is quite affordable. He is quite expensive. He's kind of in mid-range for a lot of people on this game. Now, he did score 8 and 6 with 1 assist. Now, that's not crediting the card to its fullest. It wasn't for champions, and he did quite well, especially his holder play. And I'll talk about that more once we get the gameplay. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, medium to low work rates, and he is 6'2" tall. Now, I know quite a few things about Karim Benzema's normal card. On my road to glory, I bought him, I've been using him, and yeah, he wasn't too effective. Then I got this card, and it was a little bit more effective on my main account. So when it comes to stats, then you've got positioning of 88, finishing of 88, short pass 89, very important on this game, vision 88, shot power 83. When we look at the dribbling, you look at the agility, balance, not great, but he does have a great first touch with 87 ball control. Dribbling is 83, he's got the 4-star combo, of course, and his composure is 83 too. So in terms of dribbling, it's not fast, it is quite clunky, and that's due to the agility and the balance. Physical, however, great strength at 81. That allows him to hold up the ball and be this kind of dynamic striker on this game. Not explosive, because he doesn't have the explosive pace, but in terms of a target man, Benzema is your man, because he's great at hold up play. He's great at turning his man in certain situations, because what they do after a short while, say if you're holding it up, you've got the back to the player, and you keep dropping it off to the cam or midfielders or whoever's around him. Could be wingers, it could be anyone on the field. If you keep doing that and they keep reading that, give them a turn every now and then. Just turn and do something different. The defender, he'll run straight past you and you're in behind on net, and normally you will score. See, he read me cutting back there. I was in behind, got the chance, and it goes in off Joe Hart into the back of the net. So that is a prime example of what I'm talking about in terms of hold the play on this game. Sometimes you got to spin your man. You can't always kind of hold it up and pass it off and pass it here and pass it there. Sometimes you got to turn him. Sometimes you got to run at the goalkeeper. Sometimes you got to score, and Benzema will do that, as you've seen already in the clips. So this one, we win it deep in the field. Kovacic with the win, plays it to Kluivert. Kluivert's ball through to Benzema. Again, he read me, cutting back on myself. Went in behind, take a fake shot, takes another shot, and it's 3-3 late on in that game. I've been struggling in champs recently, and I want to know from you guys as well, because the road to glory, it could suffer from it. Do you still want to see the gameplay of me doing shockingly shite in FUT Champions? Let me know again in the comments section below. But Benzema puts that one into the back of the net with his great finishing of 88. So this is a penalty from a pen shootout, and he does chip it down the centre of the net. So yeah, Benzema, I was going to call him Kluivert for some reason, is great on this game. Now, his normal is okay. It's adequate. It is average. You will hold up the ball. You will be a great striker. But this one seems to have this little bit more of an edge, a little bit more of a presence in game. Now, I know it's not a great bump up in terms of stats here, there, the other. It's either +1, +2, +3. I just had an enjoyable experience with the card. So, I'm not saying it's amazing because of the stats, because of the card. I'm saying he's good because of my experience with the card, with his normal card. My experience hasn't been great. He's assisted every now and then. He hasn't really scored many. I think he scored like 1 in 3 games with 2 assists or something stupid like that. It wasn't great, and I don't know his record from there on in. But playing in the champs on my main account, Carrasco assisted him from the left-hand side, Kluivert from the right. He was very effective in game, and he was a presence. All the time, he was a presence. Look at this. He's a presence on the edge of the area. I was going to hold up. I was going to pass it back and decided to turn him, have the shot, but in the end of the day, that is a free kick. He clipped my heels on the edge of the area. Benzema lines up over the free kick. It's going to be laid off. Benzema, first time back of the bloody net. Look at the long shot on that. That's long shots coming into play from outside the area. His long shot start, not very good. It's not very good. I think it's in the low 80s or something like that. So, if you're thinking long shots with Benzema, it's not great. Actually, it might be in the 70s, you know. But, yeah, there's no doubt about it. This guy can bang a shot from distance and bang a shot in the back of the net in general. He's very clinical in front of goal. That's his shot power coming into play. Inside the area, it's his finishing coming into play. Outside the area, his long shots coming into play. So, all of that kind of combined is a great goal scorer on this game. Finishing is 88, one of the best stats that he's got. But the pros that he's got, we've talked about it in kind of a long sense in terms of hold-up play. It's fantastic. He wins headers from goal kicks. He brings midfielders in the game, and he stretches out the game in general. His height is what attributes that somewhat. He's 6'2". He's got a good leap on him. He wins a lot of headers, and yeah, he's just a great card in terms of hold-up play, and his strength contributes to that as well. Because when he's on the ball, he's very hard to push off. When he's in a 50-50 challenge, he doesn't normally win it because his aggression is quite low. But yeah, he is very strong when he's on the ball, and he's kind of immovable. It's very hard to push him off the ball. If you're kind of shielding on this game, even though shielding has been massively nerfed, he can still hold his own. And like I said, with a target man, if you get the ball with his back to goal, which Benzema normally has his back to goal, play back to the midfielders every now and then. Play back in terms of a dribble every now and then. Or turn your man. There is multiple options when you play as a target man. Same goes for Zlatan Ibrahimovic or any strikers similar to Benzema. And you'll see the similar strikers at the end of the video without 4-star skills, because I just went for the hold-up strikers. What a strike that is. And when it comes down to finishing as well, sometimes you've got to be in the right place at the right time. Benzema is in the right place at the right time. In terms of work rates, he's got medium to low, so he doesn't kind of track back too often, and he does go forward. He ventures forward, he gets in positions to get the ball. Positioning wise, goal scoring wise, he's always in the right place at the right time. Positioning wise, when he wants to hold up the play, again, right place, right time. As he turns his man, cuts inside. Again, that's a great assist to Kovacic, and Kovacic puts it in the back of the net. So, hold up play OP. So I talked about his hold up play, his height, his strength, his 4-star combo, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, very important with Benzema, positioning wise and finishing wise. Now, when it comes to cons, it does affect his dribble. Now, I know he's got 4-star, and he's got 4-star skills, and he can do a skill to get past the player here and there. He doesn't come out of it very fast due to the agility. He's not unbalanced all the time in terms of the dribble, so he will be quite clunky in terms of turning. Think Lukaku on this game. Think how slowly he turns from time to time. Think Benzema. So the similar players from the day will be Lukaku, will be Alan Shearer, and will be Alvaro Morata. Why those three? I mean, he's quite similar to all of them in terms of hold-up play. So when it comes to hold-up play, pace, shooting, strength, etc., etc., he is similar to every single one of those players. That's why I've selected them all. The only kind of difference is Benzema has the 4-star combo. No, Lukaku doesn't, Shearer doesn't, and Morata doesn't. So it could give Benzema the edge over these players. But yeah, if you want to do that and you want to kind of credit him the edge over those players, again, let me know, lads. Let me know if he is better than those players, or similar to those players, or worse than those players in the comments section below. In terms of an overall rating, then he's going to get the overall rating of an 8.7, as you've seen on the screen for quite a while, and a value for coins of an 8.5. Why an 8.5 when he's going for like 200 odd K or more? Simply because next weekend he gets boosted. Select kind of days throughout the year, spooky times of the year, I think they called him, he will get boosted. So not only does he have a card that gets massively increased from time to time, he's got a card that is good. I like this card, it is good. 200k's worth compared to his normal card, I wouldn't say so, but because it's going to get upgraded and activated, so to speak, I reckon it's worth it. For Champs Ready, just about, he did very well for me in Champs. I would prefer kind of a few more strikers over Benzema, let's just say that. Divisions Ready, yes, I've spoken about the similar players, I spoke about the rating, I spoke about every bloody thing in this review. We've went into detail, and if you like the detail, like the video. So lads, that's going to be the end of the video. Like I said, I hope you have enjoyed, and smash that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and as always, I will catch you all next time.